Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to Magic HOPATHON day 5, 6 and 7. Before we jump into any reading, which I'll do in a second, I have a massive thank you to make. I'm so excited guys. Somebody reached out to me and kindly gifted me one of their products, completely up to my choice. So of course I picked the one that would fit my vibe the most. I'm so excited to unbox it and share with you guys. And if you use my discount code below, you will also get $35 off your order. This is the perfect time to year to invest in an hoodie. They are so cozy because if you've been following my vlogs, you have been seeing me wearing Mark's Pokemon one, which he brought himself, and I have been wearing it so much this past week to keep me cozy whilst I read during the Magic HOPATHON, and now I have one of my own and I'm so excited. So thank you so much, Hoodie, for gifting me the 1, 2, 3 big reveal. The Winnie the Pooh one! I'm so excited. This is perfect. I am going to stay cozy and warm for the last 3 days of the readathon in a Disney hoodie. I'm so excited. Let's get this open and wearing because I need to wear it ASAP. I'm so excited. Your order will come vacuum packed just to allow Hoodie to get your shipments out quicker. And if you give it a bit of a shake, it puffs out and it's ready to wear instantly. I'm so excited. So out of the old and in with the new. Oh my god, it's so cozy. I love it so much already. This will keep me so warm and cozy during the winter months, not only during the Magic HOPATHON, because me and Mark are like, we won't need to put our heating on for ages. Now we both own one of these because they are like Sherpa lined all the way through, sleeves, body and hood. They'll just keep you so warm this winter. I highly recommend checking out my discount code so you can grab one of these beauties. I am obsessed with them so much. I'm so excited to have my own. So thank you so much, Hoodie, for gifting me one and sending one my way, especially because it's the Winnie the Pooh one that I've been eyeing up for months. Ever since it got released that they were doing a Disney collaboration, I have been eyeing this one up and I'm so excited to now have it. I don't think I'm ever going to be taking this off, that's for sure, especially during the rest of this vlog. I'll be wearing this all day today, tomorrow and Sunday for the rest of the Magic HOPATHON because I am so excited to now own one. So thank you so much, Hoodie, once again, and let's get into my reading updates. So today is Friday, obviously, and I didn't complete any books yesterday for the Magic HOPATHON, sadly, but I did get my way through 50 pages of Conversation with Friends by Sally Rooney, and I managed to read a little bit more before falling asleep, and I'm now 162 pages into Yours Truly. My aim today is to get this book finished. I am just under halfway. I have about 250-ish pages left to read, so I think that's going to be doable today, especially because I started off the readathon on Monday and Tuesday reading about 400 pages a day. I definitely think that's doable, and then I probably will, whilst doing other things around the house, listen to the audiobook of this because it is on Scribd. So I do feel like listening to the audiobook will give me like the helping hand to get myself through this book. So that's kind of the plan. I'll keep you posted. I go live on my channel in about an hour and a half. Yeah, about an hour actually. It's 5 to 12. So I will be wearing this on the sprints. So everyone's going to see its debut. I'm so excited. I need to get this tag off so I can be super duper cozy in this for the remainder of the day. I'll keep you posted. About to start Friday 1 o'clock sprints for a couple of hours. Need to get my book read. Let's go. I've just finished sprinting for the day. I've managed to read 200 pages in that sprint. I am so close to finishing this book. I'm like 30 pages away from the end now, and it could be like a 4.5. I definitely think this book is slower than Icebreaker, but it is really good. So I think like a 4.5. I'm going to put it through Qualpile once I've finished it, but I'm going to go sit on the sofa now, read the remainder of this quickly before I start dinner. It is veggie lasagna, and then when I start dinner, I'm going to start the audiobook for this one, because otherwise I just don't think I'm going to have the brain capacity to sit down and physically read it, because it's quite a dense book. So I'm going to get the audiobook to help me, and it's on Scribd, so that's fine. So that's the plan for Friday afternoon / evening, and then me and Mark will be watching A Nightmare Before Christmas this evening to tick off that bingo board. So hopefully by the end of today, I would have completed 2 more bingos. Let's have a look at my bingo board. So if I can complete Yours Truly and watch a Disney film, I hope that's in focus, I'll be able to complete the top 2 rows, completing another 2 bingos, which is very exciting. So that's the plan. Hopefully it is very doable. I think it will be. And then tomorrow I can focus on conversations with friends whilst I'm cleaning and doing all that fun stuff. And then Love Struck as well. And that's the readathon. That's it. So fingers crossed, all goes smoothly, and I'll keep you updated. Also, I'm still very cozy in this hoodie. I am loving it so much. I just love how it looks. I don't know about you, but I feel like it just looks cool. That probably sounds so weird, but I love it so much. So yeah, the discount code is down below if you are interested in grabbing yourself one for yourself. And maybe we can be twinning. Any other Winnie the Pooh fans out there? We can twin. We tried watching The Nightmare Before Christmas, neither of us are really vibing with it, so we're going to try the new Haunted Mansion film with Owen Wilson and other people. Happy Saturday. I can't remember the last time I updated you yesterday, but I did finish Abby Jimenez's Yours Truly, which means I've now completed another bingo row. I think I completed the top row now. My bingo board is looking very full, which is very exciting. That's how my bingo board is looking. So we are almost there. I just have 4 prompts to complete with 2 books. It is Saturday morning, it's 10 to 11. I have full faith in myself that I'm going to smash the last 2 days and get my entire bingo board completed. I finished this one. I gave it a 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I definitely thought it was a very cute romance. It took me a little bit of time to get into it, but as soon as I started writing letters to each other, I really started to connect with their relationship and kind of want them to become a couple. I loved the fake dating aspect in this. I really liked how compatible they were as a couple. I enjoyed the kidney transplant dialysis side storyline because I thought it was very accurate. If you're looking for kind of like representation, I've had a kidney transplant. I haven't been on dialysis, but I almost was, and I probably should have had some treatment of dialysis before having my kidney transplant because I suffered quite a lot post-transplant in my blood being too acidic, but that's a side note. So I would say I'm kind of own voices for this story because I've gone through the side plot of this, and I thought it was very accurate. I thought it was a great representation. So that's that one. But in a slight turn of events, although I'm very confident I'm going to complete my bingo board, my TBR has changed once again. Scribd, being Scribd, has limited me to audiobooks I'm allowed to listen to until the end of the month, which is not great, seeing as they've taken Love Struck by Laura Jane Williams, which is going to be my book to take on a beach and audiobook listen, which is going to be my double prompt, and they've taken Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney off as an audiobook as well, and which I can't get access to until the end of the month, which is not helpful for me whatsoever. So I now have to read this book physically, which is fine. I think I can do it, but it'll take me a lot of willpower today, so hopefully that is doable. I'm keeping this one on my TBR and currently reading pile. What I'm going to do is switch out Love Struck by Laura Jane Williams for a book to read on a beach and my audiobook. An audiobook that Scribd is still allowing me to listen to, Best Men by Sydney Karga, I want to say is how I pronounce the name. This is a kind of like bridesmaids retelling story, but LGBTQ. 2 best men fall for each other. So this is definitely a book that I would take onto a beach as a very kind of like summery romance once again. So it does still complete the 2 prompts, audiobook and a book to take on the beach, to complete another bingo row for me, but it's just annoying that I've had to change my TBR once again, but out of my control this time. So these are the 2 books I now need to finish by the end of a Sunday. Hopefully it is doable, but this is the one I'm going to focus on today. If I need a break from this, I will jump into the audiobook of this just to give myself a little bit of a break. But yes, that's kind of the update. All I'm going to go do now though is read. I have no sprints today, but F1 and Strictly are on, so I will be kind of like taking some time out to watch those instead of read, so hopefully I can smash reading. We obviously did watch a Disney film last night. We switched from A Nightmare Before Christmas because neither of us were really vibing with it. I just don't think that's going to be a film that I'm ever going to watch. I've just never been interested in watching it. The only reason I thought I might try it this time round is because Disney World are so kind of obsessed with A Nightmare Before Christmas with their Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So I thought I might as well give it a go, seeing as it's getting like more popular and more attention these days, but I'm still not vibing with it. Mark wasn't vibing with it either, so we switched it out to another kind of like spooky Disney film, and we watched the new make of Haunted Mansion with Owen Wilson and some other main actors I can't remember the name of. So that was enjoyable. Definitely not the best Disney film, and it was good. It was kind of like funny, scary, horror-y sort of thing. It was good. It wasn't nothing amazing. I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10, 6.5, 7 out of 10, because Mark does films out of 10. Mark said he'd give it a 7. So yes, that's that one. That's the update. I'm going to probably edit this vlog up until this point now and then get cracking with reading for the rest of the day. But yeah, slowly but surely we're making our way through the bingo board, and hopefully I'll get it done by the end of tomorrow. It is now 5:30, I think, in the evening, and all I've done today is sit next to Mark. He's currently making dinner, but he has just been playing this game all day, and trying to get my way through this. I'm not loving it. I feel like with Sally Rooney, her blurbs and her synopses always sound so enthralling, so incredible, and then like the execution just doesn't do it for me because I just don't like her writing style, and that's absolutely a personal preference, and that's absolutely fine. But I just want so much more out of these books, and I don't know whether I'm just too stupid to read them or what, because this blurb sounded so good and I was so excited to read it, like more so than normal people, and it's just felt really flat for me because I don't like the writing style. I don't like Frances as the main character. I kind of like Nick, which is really weird to like Nick, because I don't think you should like Nick either. I don't think you should like any of them. I think they're all very morally grey, which I think is the stance that Sally Rooney has tried to make. But I just don't like Sally Rooney's writing style, so this story had so much potential for me, and it's just really, really lackluster, and it's a massive slog to get through. I'm just read 200 pages across the entire day, and I wish I had the audiobook to help me through it, but I don't, so I am slogging through it, but I'm almost there. I have about 100 pages left to go, and I'm hoping I can now finish that before F1 starts about 6:30. We have to catch up on Strictly because F1 and Strictly clashed today, really annoyingly, but that's fine. We're going to watch F1 live and catch up on Strictly so we can skip through the boring bits because we don't kind of like the VTs and stuff. But anyway, that's a side tangent. I came with an update. I'm on page 240 out of 320. Yeah, so I have less than 100 pages to go. I can do this. Let's smash it, and then hopefully I can get another book read today, and then tomorrow all I have to focus on is my other book, this one, and it has an audiobook, so I should be able to get that one done tomorrow, and then it is done. I'm definitely feeling ready to stop reading so much now, but I'm determined to get my bingo board done, so I'll stop rambling, I'll get back to reading, and I'll keep you posted. Mark is watching football, so I thought I'd come in with a quick update. I have finished Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney, and thank God I finished it. Oh my God, what a slog that was. I didn't enjoy it at all. I was skimming it, like properly skimming it, because I didn't want to DNF it, because I wanted obviously to complete the prompt and I only have a day left, so I needed to like complete this book, otherwise I wouldn't have got 2 prompts done. But I'm so glad I finished it. I'm giving it like 2-star at a push. I don't tend to rate 1 stars. 1 stars for me might as well have been a DNF, so I don't tend to rate 1 star. There was something in me that was drawing my attention a good 150 pages, but then onwards from that I was just so fed up with the writing style. I unfortunately, like I said earlier, Sally Rooney's writing style is not for me, personal taste, but I just don't vibe with it, and I don't think I'll be reaching for any more Sally Rooney books due to that reason. I had hope for this book, but unfortunately it let me down. This book basically follows our main character Frances, who has a lot of kind of self-esteem issues, and there's definitely trigger warnings for self-harm and kind of cheating and adultery in this book, just as an FYI. And it basically follows her and her best friend, who also used to be her ex, Bobby, and they end up meeting a couple called Melissa and Nick, because Melissa wants to interview them because they do spoken word poetry in public. So Melissa ends up interviewing them and taking some photos for her, and then Frances kind of gets attached to Nick, and then Frances and Nick kind of end up having an affair, and it kind of goes from there. And to be honest, there's not much other plot apart from that. And yes, 2-star, unfortunately, but I can now complete another row on my bingo board, which I'm really, really excited about, because it means I'll only have one more book to read. So let's quickly edit my bingo board. I'm so excited to get these 2 annoying prompts off. Look at that now. How exciting. 2 more prompts to do and just 1 book left to read. I'm so excited. I actually might start this one now so I have less to read tomorrow, so it's not as stressful, but I will be going live on my channel from 10 AM tomorrow to read as much as humanly possible, so hopefully I can get this book done. I will be getting this book done. It is 354 pages, so definitely doable, and the audiobook, which is still very kindly, thank you Scribd, available to me, is... Wait, has it gone? No. Oh no, oh my god, I thought it'd gone, it hadn't gone. Okay, it says it's 10 hours and I listened to on 2 to 2.5 times speed, so it should be about 5 hours, maybe just under that. So that is great. I am going to start listening to it now so I have less to read tomorrow, just put a little bit of less pressure on myself. But yes, that'll probably be it for Saturday updates, and I'll see you in the morning just before I start sprinting for the day. Not a great shot in the end. Happy last day of the readathon. Happy Sunday. I have my headphones in because I'm listening to an audiobook to try and get one last book finished and my bingo board complete. So I'm listening / reading along to Best Men by Sydney Carger. This is an LGBTQ bridesmaids-esque rivalry competition. Our main character, Max's best friend, is Paige, and she's getting married. And one night when Max goes to a bar by himself to kind of like drown his sorrows because he's quite shocked that Paige is getting married before him, because he's always wanted to get married, he ends up kissing a random mysterious man. And then the next day, Paige has her engagement party and her to-be husband's best man, his brother, ends up being the mysterious man that Max ends up kissing. And then they have kind of this like, let's not talk about what's happened, let's just kind of like get on with it. But then there's like this rivalry because Paige ends up really kind of loving, obviously he's now family, Chasen, which is Paige's husband-to-be brother who Max kissed. And then Max kind of starts being jealous, and there's like rivalry going on who can be the best man. So that's kind of how far I've got into it so far. I'm 108 pages into it. I'm liking the fact that there's like random snippets that aren't normal text, like there's stuff like this, and there's other things like songs that Max would want at Paige's wedding and stuff. So there's things other than the normal text, which is making the book go quicker. However, I don't really like Paige as a character, and I think it's because, I don't know if I should say this, the book is written by a man. And I don't really vibe with her. I don't think she's a very good or well-rounded kind of side character who has such a big impact in the story, because obviously Max and Chasen are both trying to compete for Paige's attention in what she wants for her wedding, when those two are the ones that are planning it. And I just don't think she has enough kind of like impact for them to have a rivalry, and I just don't think she's written very well. But that's kind of my only thought so far. It's an easy read. I'm so glad I have the audiobook for it, and hopefully in the next couple of sprints I'll get this done, because I am currently sprinting on my channel. We're within the second sprint of the day. I started at 10 AM and it's currently 22:12, so in the next sprint I'll probably end up getting some lunch. But yes, thought I'd come in with a quick update on the book I'm currently reading. If I so have the time to read another book just for the fun of it, I will be completing a bonus prompt on the bingo board card with the book that I picked up from the library, A Deal with a Lifetime. Obviously getting rid of the deal begins with D, which is one of the bonus prompts, and this is only like a short novella, about 70-ish pages as per his other one. I think it's even less than, I think it's 65 pages, and there's illustrations and there's text, and it really wouldn't take me long at all, and that would mean I would complete an entire bingo board plus a bonus prompt, which would be amazing. But this is very much like background work. My main focus is this one for sure. So I'll keep you posted, but happy Sunday, last day of the readathon. Let's smash it. How did everyone do in that last sprint? I managed to get past the 300 page mark just I got 305 pages through, so I can't remember where I left off, but like the 250-ish page mark, I think, something like that. But very glad to be on the home stretch now. 50 pages left to go. I will finish this when I finish my sprints, and yes, very, very happy about that. Feels very weird not to have mini ears on, but I just finished these sprints, got 50 pages away from finishing this. I'm not loving it. I am just speeding through it at this point just to get it done. I want the HOPATHON to be over at this point, so yeah, gonna fly through the rest of the last 50 pages. I'll come with an update, and then it's time to sign off this vlog, so I'll keep you posted.
Cost of the view that you say is at the moment, what was it, 60, 70 pounds or something like that. Unless you get 60 or 70 pounds, you can't invest, so you're going to be...
I did it! I completed the bingo. I completed this book. I'm so excited. I have officially completed the entire bingo board for Magic HOPATHON, and it's 4:10 on Sunday, and I'm calling it quits. I could read another book, as in like that short novella. I don't know if I told the vlog this, but I told the live show this. I was going to read, I can't bother to go get it, A Deal of a Lifetime by Frederick Botman to complete the bonus prompt of read a book beginning with D, but I can't bother. I am done. 6 books in 7 days. Impressive, and those books were not short. Most of them are about 350 to 420 pages, so I'm calling that quits. I am so happy that I have managed to finish the readathon. 5 live shows, 6 books, a hell of a lot of pages. I haven't even done the maths. Let me get back to you 1 second because I want to find out. Is that correct? If I'm not correct, I'll edit, but 2,254 pages in 7 days. Divide that by 7. That is on average 322 pages a day, which does seem like pretty correct. Holy moly. So to wrap up, on Monday I read Legendary for the prompt of the 1920s to read a book with a strong family dynamic, and the 1980s to read a book that was a YA middle grade. On Tuesday I read Icebreaker by Hannah Grace to complete the prompts to read a book by a debut author for the 1950s and to read a book set in a different country for the 1990s. On Wednesday, I read Yellowface by R.F. Kuang to complete the prompt to read a book that was an anticipated release for the 1970s. On Thursday, I started Yours Truly by Abba Jimenez for the 1960s to read a book she can't stop thinking about, and the Naughties for an illustrated cover. And then I also started Conversations with Friends to read a TBR vet for the 2020s and to read a book that's won an award for the 1930s. And then today I read Best Men by Sydney Garber to complete the prompt and to complete the readathon, to listen to an audiobook for the 1940s and to read a book she would take to the beach for the 2010s. Holy moly, that is a lot. And I also watched a Disney film, I did a form of self-care, I joined reading sprints, and I took the 3 prompt. So overall, a very, very, very successful readathon. Let me know in the comments down below what you have managed to read during the readathon. I would love to know. Thank you all for your support and your excitement and your love for this readathon. I do really, really appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys, because without your excitement and your willingness to do these, I would not keep creating them. So thank you from my heart. I really do appreciate all your support. If you enjoyed this video and all the other Magic HOPATHON content that I've produced, make sure you give this video a massive thumbs up and subscribe down below to see future content from me. I usually do weekly reading vlogs, monthly TBRs, monthly wrap-ups, and all other bush content I usually have on this channel, so make sure you subscribe to me. Don't miss any future content. Once again, thank you so much to Udi for gifting me the thing that I have lived in for the past 3 days and will continue to live in for the rest of my life. There is a discount code on the screen and down below for you guys to get £35 or dollars off your Udi order. Rachel Cerys 35 for that discount, so make sure to use the discount code down below to get some money off your own Udi, because they are so cozy for the nights drawing in to curl up with a good book and snuggle up with one of your own Udis, and maybe we can twin. So yes, I'll leave you guys here. I'm going to edit this vlog now and hopefully get up for you for soon. Thank you so much for your support once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.